Good afternoon, guys. It is 2:36 p.m. and no, I am not working today. If you remember in the last vlog, I actually had to take Bentley to the vet, and I thought that since I scheduled it, the earliest I could get was 10:40 a.m. I thought it would take like 15-20 minutes. We'll get all of his shots out the way, blood work, everything that they need to do for the 1-year checkup thing. I thought 15-20 minutes. It actually ended up taking about 45 minutes to an hour because my dog is definitely afraid of the vet. When he was younger, I used to take him to another vet, right? And I didn't realize how aggressive they really were with him. They were hard on him, right? And he was a puppy at the time. I didn't realize how bad they actually were because most of the time they wouldn't even let us go in. So I took him to the new vet, right? This is his second time there. He's still very afraid, man. These new people that I take him to, though, they are amazing. They let me be with him. They're a lot more gentle than my old vet was, but he's still very afraid of them, so we got to get him used to the new vets. Great people, man. Love them. They're a little pricey, but I don't really care about the price, man. As long as my dog is taken care of and in good hands, it could cost $1,000, man. I will pay it for him. Other than that, this does give me a chance to talk about a few DoorDash topics that really wouldn't make it into the main video, or even if it did, it would only be like a few minutes. So I thought, why not go ahead and combine all of the news into this video, and then we can get everything knocked out, and then tomorrow when I go back to doing a ride along, we can have fun doing that, and hopefully it's a much better day than Wednesday was, because Wednesday we only made like 101, so hopefully when I come out tomorrow, I can make a lot more money. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is NFL Sunday, and is it actually going to be busy on that day? Are you going to get a lot more orders? Are you going to make more money? And I'm a little bit biased when it comes to this because last NFL Super Bowl, right? If you remember, the Bucks were playing, and not only were the Bucks playing, but the Bucks were playing here in Tampa Bay where I live. So of course I had a bunch of orders. I was making some really good money. I think we actually got very close to 200 in like 6 hours. Like, it was a very, very good day. Didn't have to work a lot. I made a lot of money. How it usually works is whatever team is playing, right? So it's the Bengals and the Rams. So it's probably going to be busy in Cincinnati, and it's probably going to be busy in Los Angeles or California in general, because those are the teams that are playing. When the Bucks played here, it was busy. You know, the thing with NFL Sunday, right, is that a lot of people, they watch it for the football, right? They want to see who wins. But there's also even more people that watch it just for the commercials. Now, in my opinion, the commercials have been kind of lacking lately. I feel like McDonald's should have hit me up talking about, yo, Moosh, you trying to be on the Big Mac commercial. They should have definitely hit me up. I gave them so much good advertising, man, but they didn't. All right, so I think, again, the commercials are going to be lacking, but a lot of people are into them, right? A lot of people wait for that halftime to happen to watch those commercials. And what do people watch commercials with? That's right, food. They're gonna order delivery. I think it's gonna be a good day. It should be a good day. There's not many Bengals and Rams fans here though, so hopefully I have a good day as well. The next topic that I wanted to talk about is the DoorDash loaning restaurants money program, or it's like a cash advance program. I don't know, they're trying to be, DoorDash is trying to be Amscot or something. I pulled up an article right here. It's a little bit long, so I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but there are a few things that I wanted to read off of this and give my reaction to, because DoorDash, come on now, man. DoorDash trying to finesse customers, DoorDash trying to finesse drivers, DoorDash trying to finesse the restaurants. What's next, DoorDash? Who y'all gonna finesse next? But let me go ahead and get into this real quick. As part of the company's ongoing push for growth and expansion, DoorDash announced that it's getting into the financial services business with plans to offer cash advances to restaurants that will be automatically repaid via deductions from every DoorDash order the establishment fulfills. So not only is DoorDash going to take their cut, because when you order DoorDash, right, DoorDash takes their cut from the restaurant, and that's why you'll see, like, for instance, McDonald's, the prices are a lot higher on the app than they would be when you go through the drive-thru, because DoorDash takes their cut and the restaurant needs to try to combat that cut by increasing prices. So they already do that. Now DoorDash wants to take another. Why are so many people coming here? What is this? Why are so many people coming here? I think I definitely picked a bad spot for this because there's so many people coming to this empty parking lot for no reason. Why are so many, like, it's an empty parking lot. Why is everyone coming here? Anyways, it says DoorDash Capital will offer what the company describes as fair, fast, and convenient financing. Whenever you hear the word financing, run. Unless you're buying a car and you don't have the money to pay it out outright. Financing is definitely not a fun thing, especially if your interest rate is super high. The reason I bought this car and I'm financing this car is because the interest rate was low, because I got some good credit action. Anyways, which they say can help restaurant owners cover payroll and rent if revenue comes up short to establishments that use DoorDash to handle delivery and pick up orders. So, you know, I can see what DoorDash is doing here, right? They're not trying to help the restaurant. They're preying on the restaurant, right? DoorDash is trying to make money, right? And they figured that, hey, if your restaurant's failing and you want it to stay afloat, go ahead, we'll give you guys money, just pay us back. I'm curious to know what the actual interest rate is, because if it's something like, you know, 3%, 2%, you know, maybe even 4%, you know, not bad. But knowing this company, we're talking 10+%. So let's go ahead and see. In a frequently asked question on the company website, DoorDash is very clear that its new financing product is a cash advance and not a traditional loan. Instead of the typical interest structure, DoorDash will charge a one-time fixed fee as much as 10% of the total advance per restaurant business. So 10%, you know, think about this now. So let's say they sold something on the menu for $10. DoorDash takes 10%, that's $1. Not only does DoorDash take that $1, but now DoorDash takes their cut. So whatever their cut is for the restaurant, that could be another, you know, 50 cents to another dollar, maybe even $2. You're talking between $1.50 to $3 taken. Now you're talking 30% is what DoorDash's cut is, and they're sitting here trying to help the restaurant. Basically, what's going to happen is the restaurant's going to struggle. Oh man, how would that work? Man, that's crazy. Any restaurant that decides to do this, you know, why not? I would get a loan from a bank, right? You can, I know a lot of people don't trust banks, right? But the bank can be your friend, especially when you have a business. The bank loans you money and you can repay the bank back. Like, this cash advance thing is so... Why would you? Why? If your restaurant is failing, either you're not doing something right, maybe you're in a bad part of the city, bad part of the town, maybe your menu's just not good. Why would you go to DoorDash and have them give you an advance when you can just go to a bank? I guess in case I mean, because if you have the money to open a restaurant, right, you have to have somewhat good credit, or you have to know someone that has good credit. There's another guy behind me. Wow, that's crazy. Empty parking lot. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. That can be paid back in installments alongside the cash advance. So you pay it back, I guess, monthly or bi-weekly. Imagine knowing DoorDash, yeah, hey, you're gonna have to pay us back bi-weekly, and it's gonna be $150. Man. You know what? DoorDash smart. I need to start thinking like DoorDash. I'll probably make a lot more money. The company says that the amount a restaurant is eligible to borrow is based on its sales history with DoorDash, and that repayments for the cash advance will be deducted from the restaurant sales on a regular basis. That's crazy. In my opinion, I don't know. Me personally, if I owned a restaurant and I was struggling with the restaurant, the first thing that I would do is figure out, why am I struggling? Was I doing better before the pandemic? Was I doing better when I first opened? What items are people ordering from my restaurant and what are they not ordering? Get rid of the trash, you know, things like that. The first thing that I wouldn't do is, well, I'm struggling, guess I'll go take some money from DoorDash and pay him back 30%. Yeah, right, man. The post ends up just going on and on and on about how much DoorDash is a big money grubber, and they totally are. DoorDash is probably one of the biggest money grubbing companies out there. Next to Uber Eats and Grubhub, all three of them are money grubbers, man. But at the end of the day, money talks, and if there is a struggling restaurant out there that can't get a loan from the bank, they do have DoorDash as an option, but I don't think it's a good option. I think it's a very bad option. Imagine they're doing it to restaurants now. I think Uber does something similar to this for Uber drivers, or at least that they used to. I remember watching a video on YouTube where Uber would buy you a car and then you would pay the financing on it. Like it would just get deducted straight from your expenses or straight from your earnings, right? I remember watching that. I think some guy ended up buying a Lincoln, brand new Lincoln, to drive people around for Uber, and he was paying like $550, $600 a month financing that car. So I could see DoorDash kind of doing the same thing eventually with drivers. Like, hey, you want to sign up for DoorDash, but you don't have a car? We got you, and then you're gonna be screwed, man. You're gonna end up paying 2 times what I pay for this car. But at the end of the day, these companies are just trying to make money, and hopefully let's just hope that we can go this entire year without having another base pay cut. I think that's all we can hope for, man, because base pay will never get bigger, but hopefully it just doesn't go lower this year. But hey, good luck to you, DoorDash, man. If you do find some suckers to give some cash advances to, good on you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start learning from y'all so I can make some more money. Other than that, guys, sorry there's no ride along today. Definitely would have, man. It just took so freaking long, so much energy. You guys have no idea how much energy this dog has. But I want to thank you guys for your continued support. I will be back out tomorrow for another epic ride along. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.